I want to tell you about my friend, let's call her Jane. Jane loves watching videos on her phone, just like all of us. The other day we were at this super busy coffee shop. The espresso machine was hissing like a dragon. People were laughing and talking really loud, and there was music playing that sounded like a cat walking on a piano. It was just a lot. Jane was trying to watch this hilarious video of a dog trying to catch its own tail, but she couldn't hear a single thing. She kept rewinding it, putting the phone to her ear and just getting more and more frustrated. It was supposed to be fun, but the noise was ruining it. Then, she remembered something. With a little tap 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 on her screen, these little words popped up at the bottom. The captions! Suddenly it all made sense. She could read what the person in the video was saying about their silly dog. Dog barks. Upbeat music playing. Her face just lit up. She started laughing at the video, and the noisy coffee shop just faded into the background. It was like she had her own private, quiet little bubble where she could finally enjoy the moment. It was amazing to see how something so simple, just a few lines of text, could completely change her experience. This whole thing got me thinking. We see these captions all the time, but do we really think about how incredible they are? For Jane, they were a lifesaver in a noisy place. But imagine for a second if you couldn't hear very well, or at all. These captions wouldn't just be helpful, they would be everything. They would be the only way to understand what's happening in a movie, a news report, or even one of my shows. It's the difference between being part of the conversation and being left out completely. It's about making sure everyone gets the joke, everyone understands the story, and everyone feels included. That little moment in the coffee shop was a huge eye-opener for me. It showed me that captions are not just for a specific group of people. They are for everyone. They help us when we're in a loud place or when we need to be quiet, like in a library, or late at night when someone is sleeping nearby. They even help us learn new words or understand someone with a strong accent. These little words on the screen are doing some seriously heavy lifting to make the world a more connected and understandable place for all of us, one video at a time. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? So let's talk about what these things actually are. They're called closed captions, or CC for short. Think of them like subtitles for everything happening in a video. It's not just about writing down the words people are saying. That's a huge part of it, but closed captions are so much more. They give people who have difficulty hearing the full story, the whole experience. Like a narrator whispering in your ear, except the whispers are written on the screen. They're your ticket to understanding everything, not just some of it. What makes them closed? You can turn them on or off. Like blinds on a window, open or closed. Open captions, they're always there. Closed captions give you the power. You decide. That control matters. Now the cool part, they don't just show dialogue, they describe important sounds. Phone ringing, tense music builds, laughing. Those descriptions are crucial. They help convey mood, tone, and cues you might miss. They deliver the full emotional experience. Captions are a game changer for millions, especially people with hearing loss. Without them, videos can feel like puzzles with missing pieces. You might see lips moving and not know what's being said. You might see a jump without knowing the scary sound behind it. People or robots? Who types those words on your screen? Not magic. There are two ways: humans or computers, AI. Let's start with humans. Manual captioning. A pro watches the video, types what they hear. They capture tone, they ID who's speaking, they add sound descriptions like door slams or soft music. Gold standard. Humans get context, they get slang, they get humor, they spot punctuation differences. Let's eat grandma versus let's eat grandma. They make captions accurate, easy to read, matching the video's feeling. It takes skill and time, but the result is high quality. Unsung heroes making every word and sound accessible. Now, automatic captioning, automatic speech recognition, ASR. The computer listens and turns audio into text. Super fast. Upload and minutes later you have captions. Great for high-volume creators. Accuracy has improved a lot recently. More people can caption their content. Big win. But computers aren't perfect, they make mistakes. Mishears happen with background noise, or with strong accents, or when people overlap speech. Those errors can be funny or confusing, so automatic captions are a starting point. Humans need to proof and fix. Often it's a team. Robots do the fast work, humans add the final human touch. Okay, so we have all these wonderful words, but how do they get from the captioner's computer onto your video screen? It's not as complicated as it sounds, I promise. The captions are stored in a special kind of text file. Think of it like a script for the video, but with time codes. These files tell the video player exactly what words to show, and exactly when to show them. It's like a director telling an actor, at 1 minute and 5 seconds, you say this line. It's all about precise timing. It's a simple but brilliant system. Two of the most common types of these caption files are called SRT and VTT. SRT stands for subrip text. It's one of the oldest and most basic formats. An SRT file is just a plain text file you could open on any computer. Inside it has a numbered list. Each number has a start time and end time and the line of text that appears during that time. It's super straightforward and works with almost every video player. VTT stands for Web Video Text Tracks. It's newer and has more bells and whistles, designed for modern websites and HTML5 video players. A VTT file can do everything an SRT can, plus extra tricks. With VTT you can change the color of the text, change its position on screen, make the words bold, make the words italic. More styling options make captions clearer and more engaging. It's like SRT went and got a fancy makeover. You don't need to be a tech genius to understand this. These little files, SRT or VTT, are the engines that make captions run. They're the bridge between written words and moving pictures. When you upload a video to YouTube, you can upload one of these files alongside it. The platform reads the file and displays captions at the correct times. It's an elegant, simple solution to making sure words show up exactly when they should. Imagine watching a movie where you hear a joke, and then you see the caption for the punchline a full 10 seconds later. By then, the moment is gone, right? The joke is ruined. Or what if the captions appeared long before the person even started talking? It would be so confusing. This is why synchronization is everything when it comes to captions. Synchronization just means making sure the text on the screen perfectly matches the audio and the action in the video. The words have to appear at the exact moment they are spoken or when a sound happens. This timing is what makes captions feel natural and helpful instead of distracting. Good captioning is an art form. The captioner has to make sure the text appears long enough to read, but not so long that it lingers after a new person starts talking. They also have to break up long sentences into smaller, readable chunks. It's a delicate balance of timing, pacing, and formatting that makes the whole experience smooth and seamless. Think about a fast-paced conversation between two people. The captions have to keep up, quickly switching back and forth. A skilled captioner might even use positioning to help. For example, they might place the captions closer to the person on the left or right side of the screen. This makes it instantly clear who is saying what. It's these little details that separate good captions from great captions. It's not just about what is being said, but also about how it's presented in the clearest way possible. Ultimately, perfect synchronization is what creates immersion. When the captions are perfectly in sync, you almost forget they are there. They just become part of the video experience. You're not reading captions, you're just understanding the story. This is so important for everyone, but especially for those who rely on captions to understand. When the timing is off, it breaks the connection to the story and reminds them that they are missing the audio. But when it's done right, it opens up the world of video to be enjoyed by everyone, equally and completely. Now you might be thinking, it's nice that companies add captions, but in many cases, it's not just a nice thing to do, it's the law. In the United States, there are important laws like the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. This law is about making sure people with disabilities have the same access as everyone else. Over time, this has been interpreted to include digital things like websites and online videos. These laws basically say that for many types of video content, captions are required, especially from businesses, government agencies, and broadcasters. This is a huge step forward for accessibility. It means that a person who is deaf or hard of hearing can watch the evening news, enjoy a show on a streaming service, or take an online course and have the same level of access as a hearing person. It turns "you can watch this" into "you can understand this." These laws are about equal opportunity and fairness, but here's the surprise, the benefits go way beyond just one group. This is the curb cut effect. Those sidewalk ramps were designed for wheelchairs, but people pushing strollers use them. Delivery drivers use them, kids on skateboards use them, everyone benefits. It's the exact same thing with captions. They were created for people with hearing loss, but they help everybody. So when you're watching in a loud gym, trying to understand a thick accent or learning a new language by reading along, you are benefiting from these accessibility laws. Captions improve comprehension and engagement for all viewers. Studies have shown that videos with captions get watched longer and are better understood by everyone. So these rules aren't just about compliance, they're about making better, more effective content that reaches a wider audience. It's a win for accessibility, a win for creators, and a win for every single viewer. We talked about how automatic captions, the ones made by computers, are getting incredibly good. The technology is advancing at lightning speed. YouTube, Facebook can now create captions almost instantly. This is a massive step forward for accessibility. It's better to have imperfect captions than no captions. We're not at set and forget yet. Automated systems still make mistakes. They might struggle with names, technical jargon, homophones, there. In a cooking video, the error might be funny, flour versus flour. But in a medical video or a legal deposition, one wrong word can be serious. Accuracy matters. Human touch is still crucial. Use auto-captions as a first draft. The computer does the heavy lifting in minutes. Then a human editor reviews it, checks for errors, fixes punctuation, adds speaker identification, inserts applause, inserts music. Machine speed, human accuracy equals the best of both worlds. Fast, cost-effective, high-quality, reliable captions. Captions equal communication, a bridge between creator and audience. They make sure no one's left out. As tech improves, it'll be more powerful. The goal is the right words on screen. Embrace tech, value oversight, and videos become truly understandable. Helping everyone to learn, enjoy, connect, be kind. Make sure everyone gets the message.